but I think I didn't get enough sleep yesterday or something. Morning, Mr. Keep It Scale Stupid, and Mr. Ed Durbin. Hope you gentlemen are doing great this morning. I had a pretty boring night at work, but well, that's good for a Saturday night, but it was a long night. I was ready to go about an hour before I actually got off. Good morning, Audioitis. Hope you're doing well this morning, sir. So, last night in my front pocket, I have my Strix. And in the back pocket, I had my Ultratech. So I was pretty boring last night. Morning, John. Hope you're doing well, sir. Rainy morning, huh? Let's see, what are we going to go with this morning? I think we might go with some leather or some no kitty cats, no coffee, no beach, no water. Huh. Don't know which ones I want to use yet. Could hang out in the forest. Wish I could figure out how to tune that green line around there. See if I can figure out how to adjust this properly. Since we're here, that gives it more. Does a pretty good job, but okay, let's see. Got to get the green glow to go away. About right there. Looks pretty good. What do y'all got in your pockets this morning? What are y'all carrying today? Trying to figure out. I think I want to go with some well, don't know. Yes, some leather. Forgot what all pictures are in here though. That's a good Sunday shot for now. So, last night or yesterday, Mr. Ed got his Strix and already put a lanyard on it. And something else he did was put a blade ramp on it, and it could really use one. Let me go to the Discord here. If I would have guessed which two knives y'all both had in hand, Ed, I would have guessed you had the Strix around, and Audioitis, I would have guessed you had a Benchmade, but I would have guessed a bug out, not a redoubt. Redoubt's a pretty cool knife. That's awesome. Let me see here. Discord. Mr. Ed put a blade ramp, but he didn't put it in modding. He put it somewhere else. Let's see. Put it in general, maybe? Yeah. So, let me show this. So this is how the blade was before he put a ramp in. And this is how it is after he put a ramp in. This knife does have quite, when you get right there, it's got the detent ball is super super tight detent ball. The detent ball sticks out pretty far and hits the end of the blade. So if you don't get past it right there, it sticks. So when you try to drop it, it sticks right there. And if you push it more, it'll hit you. It's pretty, it'll bite you if you drop it on your finger. But that blade ramp would help a ton. And I was going to take this one apart today and see if, crazy how it makes that thinner. See how hard the heat treat is on this metal. But we will do that in a little while. I don't want to start into that right now. Let's see. What else was going on? Oh yeah. Knife picks. Mr. Ed made a lanyard for his. We got it all looking spiffy with the bird skull. Quite sure he might have had that made before he even got the knife, knowing him. Anyway, he took some nice pictures. That's cool to see. And then Pete posted his dog park carry. Morning, Waylon. Hope you're doing good this morning, buddy. Yeah, Pete's dog park carry was pretty good, pretty good. I like it. And then I took all my ducks to work last night. So I had them laying around. And I need to figure out which ones I'm going to keep and which ones I'm going to get rid of because it's kind of silly. I need to sell some of them and keep some of them. I don't know. Do I have two of the same one? Is this one the same as this one? No. No two are the same. I don't like the holes, so I need to get rid of those two at least. Keep those two. Actually, yeah, I don't know. I need to get rid of some of them though. I need to get rid of a lot of knives. I think quite a few of us have that problem at the moment. We all need to get rid of some. Trying to find the leather. Come on, leather, where you at? I don't know. I got a bunch of pictures. Oh, that's for sure. I think we're getting close to the leather now. You wish you had that problem? No, you really don't, mister. Those ones with the rocks make me squirm seeing my knives laying on them. America. That one looks kind of cool. I could stand some knives up. Wonder what knives look like standing up on the wall over there. Huh. Weird. Having fun playing this morning. See-through fixed blade. That's pretty wild. Invisible fixed blade. All right. Let's see. What are we going to look at today, man? I need some help. I'm tired this morning. Pocket check. Oh, yeah. Aaron D2. Does anybody know what this knife is? Is this... This one hurts your OCD? Why? Because I have some of them laying up on the wall and some of them down here on the bottom. Yeah, does anybody know what that is? And why does it look so chunky? Why does that Demco look so like a thick boy? What is that? That's not just a shark cub or something, is it? Does Demco make one that's that thick? I guess they do. I don't know what that is, though. Is that a nano shark, really? Yeah, I knew it was because I had some up here and some down here. Here, Ed, I'll fix it for you. Now at least the perspectives aren't off. Morning, Scott. Yeah, it is thick. It is definitely thick. Is that really a nano shark, though? I believe you, Waylon, but looks bigger than I thought a nano shark would be. Let's see here. Demco nano shark. Yeah, I guess it is. It just looked longer for some reason. The way he's holding it in that picture, I guess, is what's doing it. Yeah, it's the one with the curve. It's got the curve up there. He said I can't fix it. Well, I could fix it, but I'd have to make these knives smaller. They wouldn't be appropriate. I'd have to put smaller knives in the back and bigger knives in the front, and then that almost fixes it. The ones at the bottom here, besides that one, are okay. At the very bottom, they're alright. Then if I put little ones up there, that would help. They should be getting smaller back there, though. Can't put a big one back there. Yeah, he does have tiny hands, doesn't he? Yeah, it's a weird looking knife. I just wondered why it looks so thick. But I guess it's because he's got little hands. Are you sure that's an 80-20 compact? Does it have the same curve up there? Do they all have that curve? This curve right up here? Let's go look. Morning, William. Morning, Nick. Morning, Ground Fog. I can't type. What are we looking for? Yeah, I'm still thinking it might be a Nano Shark 80-20 compact. This one doesn't have the same curve. Doesn't have the same curve there. The two compacts, they have a rough, they don't have a curve, they have the button. See how the lock release? Yeah, it sticks up. Yeah, it looks like the this one has the right lock bar and the blade shape. They have a, let's see. There we go. I believe that's the exact one. Yep, that's it. It's got the same curves on the bottom there. Same button. Well, good call, Waylon. What knives we're gonna look at next? Let's go check out Knife Swap, see what's going on this morning. Oh, before I do that, I want to show y'all that I have found my dream watch, and I think I might actually get my first actual super clone, and it is this Bulgari titanium watch. I mean, look how cool that titanium looks. I think that watch would go with knives, but it's super thin, made out of titanium. It's got a custom movement. Awesome band on it. And this is what it looks like. I love that titanium though. Super thin. That band's awesome. So I might splurge and get myself a real super clone. This is a QC video for this guy who was buying one. They try to show all the angles and super cool. I love it. I think it's super clean. But anyway, thought I would just share that before we go over here to Reddit. Morning, TC. Yes, Scott. That one is actually well, hold on just a second. Come on, act right, computer. Whoops. That's easier. I want to check and see if I can figure out. Oh yeah, I want to show you. So this is a I can't talk while I'm doing stuff. Sorry, hold on just a second. All right. It's called a Octo Finissimo. Octo Finissimo. And you can get a used one. All right, here we go. Sorry. That super clone. So you can get a used one for around 11,000, 10,500. And that super clone that I showed you, ultra thin, 40 millimeter. That's a real one. And that super clone is $580. So 580 is a lot better than 11,000. But 580 is still a lot. I don't know if y'all saw this comparison. He didn't do much comparison. He just showed two pictures and said it felt good. But there is a post with it sitting there. He just said, even though the original is a bolster lock, they feel nearly identical in hand, and the functionality and detent is nearly perfectly tuned on the clone compared to the original. I'm not sure if y'all saw that post, but let's see. Oh yeah, Blade Binge. You bought two ZTs? I saw somebody 0452 CF. 0452 CF. Oh 0452 CF. William, where did you send the picture? On the Discord? No? I don't ever have Instagram open, but I'll go try to find it here in a minute. So there's the 0452 CF and the 0707. That's a Sinkovich design. As you see by the title there. Their search really stinks on Blade Binge. Man, this coffee is good this morning. Yeah, their search is terrible. I don't know how I can type in 0707 and get all those listings. I guess you bought the only one, and so the listing is gone now. But both of those are long and skinny ZTs. Yeah, you have to turn off your Discord notifications or it'll drive you nuts. Let's see, Instagram, William. Oh, there you go. I believe that's a 20.5. If I'm not mistaken. Thank you for sharing that, Mr. William. Let's see. Demco. Here's a 80. I like those knives. I almost bought a set of those scales. $130 for the scales. McNeese Automac. I have not ever felt one of those. It's either a 20.5 or a 20. How long is it, William? Your knife. Has anybody felt one of those McNeese automatics? Do they hit hard? Do they lock up good? Large Sabenza, 940. How much is this 940? $140. YOLO. Somebody took it. Man, I need to find me another one because I want to do a build. I would have probably taken that one for 140. I want to do a new build of a 940. Morning, Michael. Let's see. Wilson Combat and Singo. Small and Singo with Wilson Combat scales. That's a pretty knife. I see why a lot of people get those knives. They are nice looking. I like the Wilson Combat stuff on them too. Gold 2mm gemstones. Oh yeah. Trapeze. If you like your knife with jewelry on it. If it's 8 5/8, it's probably the 20. Mr. William. Let me see here if I can grab mine real quick and see which. I don't even know where mine is, but not there. Man, I did when I got home from work this morning, I started doing a ton of cleaning and I got a lot accomplished. I'm really working on getting my getting a spot that I can set up a 3D printer. Well, the only problem with both of these knives is they're going to disappear in the green screen. But I think yours is like this one. So let's see if let me get over here to some leather. Where is the leather? Come on. America. Aha. Here we go. The black one. That's the one I wanted. All right. We can't see the knife, but we can measure it. You said 8 5/8. 8 5/8. 8 and actually I think it's 8 3/8. The 20.5 is a lot shorter. Let me see. I'll let you see the green here for a second. So yeah, I think yours is just like this one. I love these knives. I don't ever carry them though. The black on the black, I don't know if you could get that black on the back end the way it looks on the screen, that would be killer. I don't know what that means. What does that mean, Michael? Oh, it's not real 3V. It says 3V on it. It's not real though. I still don't understand. Slide it up where I had it. I don't understand what you slide what up. Why is the camera so blurry? Autofocus quit working or something. I don't know what I'm supposed to slide up. What am I supposed to be sliding up? The knives? Oh yeah, it's all straight now. Like I can put knives wherever now. It's all flat. But why is that? Oh, that's the browser. I don't know why the browser does that. They're both set to the same resolution. Yeah, it's all flat now. I'm on a 2D picture. But I like the black leather one. I like the what's the other one? I like this this one too. This one looks pretty cool. I want to put a ramp in this thing. Or actually, I want to see if it's how hard it is and if I'm gonna have to use a Dremel. So we're gonna get into it real quick. I haven't even taken this one apart to clean it yet or anything. I haven't even seen the inside of it. You got T8 everywhere? Kind of looks like it. All right. Well, that lock bar, something else. Not much to it. So the clip looks, it's got those little fully caged bearings. Yeah, not much to it. I love those bearings. Those seem to work pretty good. Oh yeah, it's the cutting out. Like when I hold stuff like this, it disappears. Like you see how it's disappearing? It's because this is shiny and it's reflecting the green off of it, and so it makes it disappear. Oh my God, I got attacked by a fly. I've got it tuned about as good as I can get it. You can see everything pretty good now. But if I put something green in the picture, it disappears. So when I turn the blade to where it shines off the green surface right there, it makes it disappear. So sometimes, depending on if stuff is shiny, now if I bring it up where it can't reflect the green, it doesn't disappear as bad. But yeah, morning, Robin. I want to see how hard this is and see if I can easily put a blade ramp in. You can see the line there. So I am going to take my single file. I'm going to try to start putting a little notch in it. I might have to use a power tool and a Dremel. But I guess we will find out. All right, so let me get in my mind here where the... Actually, I'm going to do better than get in my mind. I'm going to grab a little Sharpie where I can see it a little better. So it needs to go way over by the little line on it is way over here by the stop pin channel. All right, give me a second. Let me see if I can get a line started here. Nope. Gonna have to use power tools. It's too hard. Uh-oh. I might have actually got a little notch in it. So now I'm going to take my round file, now that I got my notch. I don't know, y'all can't see it, but I did get a little bit of a notch started. It knocked off the black. So now I'm going to try to get this started. Yep, I should just use power tools. But I was hoping this round file would work. Oh well. I'm gonna have to take the Dremel to it. Unless yeah, I think I might could use this one though to do a little more than I did, because it was catching. Man, it's hardened steel, ain't no joke. That's actually working. Man, that stuff is hard. It's starting to put one there. Wow. That's actually putting a little groove in. But I'm gonna do it later with a Dremel. I just want to be careful. But it is actually putting a little, you see there? If I keep doing that, it should be good. I can't really tell. I've got a little spot started, that's for sure. It's staying in the little groove, but man, hardened steel ain't no joke. You can see it's starting to put a little mark. Man, I wish this hardened steel ain't no joke though, but I wish these chainsaw files would touch it, but they won't. It just skates right off. Yep, this doesn't work. That other one works, but these don't work at all. All right, well, I will continue on that later, probably with the Dremel. I don't want to bore y'all to death, but I might keep using that little straight file for a little while. It's 154 cm. Yeah, I wish I returned that one diamond file that I had because it was garbage. It just kept wearing off all the diamonds. I want to keep I can feel the little groove now with the file. It definitely drops right in that little channel, but we're getting there. Can't see the... We're getting there. Oh well, I will finish it off a stream. No, I had one diamond file that was like this one. But I sent it back to Amazon because it sucked. I had one like a single bastard file like this one that had diamonds on it, but it wasn't good. This one works way better. I can't tell how far I'm in. Not very far. Oh well. I'm gonna throw it back together for now. And then I will address it later. See if that did anything for it. Well, that stop pin is kind of big. Didn't want to fit into this side. Y'all got something y'all want to look at this morning? Y'all got to help me out. I'm tired and didn't have much to talk about this morning. Figured y'all would keep me busy talking about something. All right. Well, I didn't tighten that enough, evidently. All right, there we go. It went further. Can't really feel it. That ramp still pretty rough. Man, that detent ball is right on. I mean, it's a big one. I don't know if you can see how. Yeah, I got to make that ramp a lot bigger, but at least I got a little place to start. All right, now what? Let's see. Go back to Firefox. Let's go see if we got anything new coming out at Knife Center. I'm at Blade HQ. Let's see what this week. Coming soon. All right, same ones we've been seeing. Let's go back to Knife Swap. See if any good deals this morning. Yeah, Ed, I was talking about that this morning. About how people that like letting it drop to their fingernail really need a detent ramp. I don't ever close it that way. I always get it past the detent ball right there and then shake it. So I don't ever let it drop on my thumbnail. But it definitely needs a ramp if that's how you like closing your knives. I just always guide it right past that point and then. So it doesn't even bother me. But I did notice that it was kind of rough. Yeah, Robin, it's in the Discord. He put a ramp in right there. There's where it goes. Can I reverse flick it without using my wrist? Well, yeah. What do you mean, Nick? Very easily. Especially if you go down here further, but even back here at the very back. Yes. But it's got proper detent. That's for sure. You can hear it. Yeah, it's got strong detent, but it's not like impossible. I mean, it breaks loose. I don't think I could fail this knife. Let's see. I might could. Let me see if I can fail it. Yep. Just barely. I had to like move my finger out of the way. Yeah. Great knife. I mean, just like I said, if I would trade in all my knives for knives of this quality and this action in a heartbeat. Instead of having some that had weaker detent, some that had better. Far as a good average all around. Great. I'll tell you what, I'm about to have to sharpen this thing. I used the heck out of this. So I'm wondering if this M390, it still feels pretty sharp though. I probably could get away with just stropping it. All right. Back to the knife section. Combat Trudon Gen 3. Ever 350. Frankenstein S30B. Man, 125 for that 940. I need to grab one for a project. I already said that, but said it again. I'll tell you this much, mister. There is no amount of break-in that would fix this detent ball against the back of the blade here. It is brutal. Like, it does. You have to push it very hard to get it to break over the. I mean, it is very. I don't know. That detent ball is huge or something. It's got big balls. But out of all my knives, this one might be one of the worst as far as that coming over the blade there. If any of them needed a ramp, it's this one. I mean, the force it takes to overcome that is pretty rough. And I don't think 1,000 openings would fix it much. It stops right there. There's no amount of shake that you can do. Most knives you can give them a little bit of down when they're at that point, and they'll go over the detent ball. But this one will not. Like, you physically have to push it over. You can see it jerking there. I mean, that's what I do. I just get it to where it's past the ball right there, and then I shake it. Like, that's how I do all my knives. I get them to where it's sitting on the detent ball. I'm weird like that, though. That's just how I close all my knives. But even like this Laconico, I always get it. I mean, this one is nothing like that. There's no. Yeah, this one, it's way different, but I always get it past the detent ball right there and then shake it closed. That's how I always. Because I cut myself when I was young doing it like that, and I just don't do it. I mean, I can. And knives like this, I don't mind it. Yeah, mister, the only problem is you have to push the heck out of this bar. You can get it to break past it. If you push in on the bar real firm, you can get it to go past it. But it doesn't want to do it. You have to really push on the bar. So you can drop it, but man. Yeah, Jufool did it. So you're not allowed to get one, John. I'm just joking. All right. Let's see. Look, a Vanguard breaker. I'm telling you, man, synchronicity's wild. We talked about this knife yesterday, then it comes up today, but man, that's an ugly carbon fiber version, huh? Yeah, it's one of the best. It's one of the best clones that's come out as far as action, detent action out of the box, and lockup and milling. Whoever did it did a great job. There's no rough edges anywhere. And I wish he would hurry up and make the plain Jane version. But I don't know how he got the detent so strong. I mean, it's very strong. Seems like Still Addicted. Oh yeah, let's go watch that Still Addicted video. He has two of them, and one of them came with good detent, the other one didn't. So let's see. Where's the... Oh, here you go.
Camera, but
Alright.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to see if I can show this on camera, but I have two of these. Oh shit, that's not it. It's under here somewhere. There it should be. And one has a much better detent than the other one. This one is the lighter detent. I say lighter, and it is still just an amazing detent. But this one is lighter because the detent ball, you can see it right there, right below where the crease is and where the frame lock cut is. But you can see the ball's not seated all the way in there. No, it's still seated in there really well. And like I said, this thing still has an amazing detent. But the one with the stronger detent is a phenomenal detent. Probably the best detent I have on a knife in my collection now. It's so amazing. It is without a doubt probably the best detent I have now. And it's all because that detent ball is all the way seated in the hole. Nothing to do with the bar pressure, because the bars are bent at the same amount. Nothing to do with the height of the detent ball. It's all just that detent ball going in the hole. So with the one with the little bit lighter detent, I actually took my Dremel bits and by hand, just using my hand, twisted it around inside the detent hole and kind of cleaned it up a little bit in there. And that made this one even better than it was on out of the box, especially on the close, because this one was very thuddy like on the close, and now it actually has a nice click. But this one, again, the stronger one, is god dang nanas. It doesn't even come across in the video right because it's such a high sounding click when it goes in there that the camera doesn't even pick it up right. It sounds odd. when I listen to it back on the phone camera. But yeah, this one is just flat out amazing. The whole knife is amazing. I mean, it is just a phenomenal freaking knife. And it is on par with my Best Tech made DeVille, for sure. Down to the blade grind, to the fit and finish. Even the detent on the not so good one is very close to this DeVille. And the DeVille is a phenomenal detent. It's one of the best detents I have. But yeah, I just thought I'd share.
Yep, so that's what he thought. He was saying it didn't have it had nothing to do with it because they were both bent with the equal pressure. He wasn't saying it doesn't have anything to do with the detent. He was saying the difference between them. When he said he didn't have anything to do with it, he said they're both bent with the same amount of pressure. Yeah, Christopher got it. He wasn't saying it didn't matter with the detent. He was saying it didn't matter between the difference because they were both bent the same. In fact, we could probably go back and hear him say it. But
it is. And it's all because that detent ball is all the way seated in the hole. Nothing to do with the bar pressure because the bars are bent at the same amount.
Yeah, so there you go. That's all he was saying. But anyway, I appreciate him showing that. Had a better angle at it than I did with this green screen. There's a Thunderhead. Somebody was talking about wanting one of those the other day. How much is this one? Sold for $138. That's a pretty good deal. Yeah, it dropped from 170 to 153 to 138. Yeah, I would have, if I liked that pattern, I would have got it for 138. I need to get me an 80s camo carbon knife just to see how I like it. I like that knife though. All right, what else we got here? Bailout, $300. Here's a regrind. Oh yeah, that's a nice grind. Is that a? It's got to be a hollow grind. Yep, that's a hollow grind. Wonder who did that one. That one sold pretty quick. And a deadlock, $22.50. Little out of my price range. Northwoods, Hawthorne Jack. What has he got? A bunch of ballast songs. Hogue Deca Ultim. Boker Plus thicker Praxis. Vision Ultim. Titanium Bug Out for $135. Hey, that would have been a good deal for you, Audioitis. Let's see. Modded Shaman. Boy, that thing's not my style. Bulldog Damascus. I sold Pete a Bulldog. Huh. Ebony inlay. Large. I don't think that clip looks right on it. That lightning anno. Seen quite a few CRKs this morning though. Ed, I'm pretty sure he takes pretty much all his knives apart, but that was a true statement. If he didn't, he wouldn't know. 0566 ZT. Another carbon fiber monstrosity. Alright, let's see. Shark Cub. Here's a Griffin. Which Griffin is this? Fixed blade. Griffin fixed blade, huh? Well, where is it? Why am I not? Oh, that's it. I just didn't. Looks like a folding knife. That's a pretty nice looking knife. I didn't even know Griffin had one. What's it called? X Series fixed blade. Stonewash X Series EDC fixed blade. Oh wow. Textured tie. Aha. I kind of like that. I like the plain one the best. Actually, this is a great picture to see everybody's taste. Like, what is y'all's... Everybody pick their favorite across there. Which one of those would you pick if you had to pick one? Only get one. I myself would either go with this micarta one right here, the black one, or the plain titanium one. I might go with the milled titanium one. But what is y'all's eyes drawn towards? Which one do y'all favor? Do some of y'all like that blue striped one? Some of y'all like Ultim? Some of y'all like brass? That's not a folder, mister. It's a fixed blade. Milled tie is the winner. That's why at the end I said I'd probably take the milled tie. Yeah, that milled tie one does look good. You're in the milled tie gang. I just wonder because some people love PEI. And some people love the G-Mascus or whatever that stuff is. So I just wonder, some people love carbon fiber too. It looks a lot like all their other knives, John. What do they got here? Yeah, it looks like this one a lot. Except they don't have a titanium, full titanium one, huh? What is a 1946? And why haven't I seen that? Oh, wow. I like that one. You can definitely flick off the fuller on that one because there's no other way to open it. Wow, why haven't I heard of the 1946? Yeah, why don't I know about this knife? And how big is it? Oh, it's 6.5 inches. That's why. Let's see. Yeah, they don't offer a full tie in anything down through here. That's those X series. Huh. Scout 2.5. Oh, so you can buy the milled, the textured tie for the Scout 2.5 inch fixed blade too. What is Christopher? Funny you say that. But well, somewhere in here. Where are we at? They also have a 1508S. Yeah, Reich likes using their number system. And then, man, I need to carry this thing more, huh? I need to put this back in the pocket. It didn't last long, but it should have because it's an awesome knife. Yeah, I think I'm going to carry that today. I had to bead blast this one when I got it because it had a couple scuffs, but now it's like brand new again. 1508S. I think the 1902 was at some point on my radar. Let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah. Whoops. I thought I had. We can go with the skull for a minute. I hadn't looked at. We hadn't done that one in a while. All right. What else are we going to talk about this morning? Ain't got too much time left. Yeah, there's a couple of Thors that I want. I want to go look at the 1902 though. I got this tuned pretty good this morning. It doesn't have that little green. You can see it when I shadows. You see when I make that shadow under my finger there. They look pretty good when they're just laying there. My hands start getting like little stuff around. You can see like the shadows do some weird stuff. But if I let them sit still, it's only when they're moving the green screen messes with it. 1902. Let's go look that up. I can't remember which one that was. Aha! Yes. That was on my radar. In fact, let's see. I thought they made a full titanium one, but maybe not. Maybe this blue one was the one. I almost like the red one better than the blue one this time. Here's an open box one. A knife has a small amount of detent lash. Sold as is. Oh, thank you. Detent lash is something I hate. They got a blue clip? Huh. Yeah, there's a few of the Thors that I love. I even like, the one that Predator. I got a picture of one of those. I even like that knife, the 6. It's a pretty wild looking knife, but yeah, that trying to think. Let's see. I think the number 3 or the number 2 I like also. There's the 6. That's a pretty cool looking art knife. I mean, artistic type knife. There's another one I like too. I wonder who has. I'm wondering where I've seen multiple. Let's see. Well, it wasn't on here. Maybe it was on the right website or the I mean, it pretty much all goes to. Well, that's weird. Come on, website, act right. All right. Door 6, door 7. Door 5. And their website is slow, but they've got all the versions, it looks like. Five is pretty cool too. I'm telling you, man, if you had the money to start a collection and did all of the knock knives and all of these crazy right knives, you would have one heck of a collection. I think the 3 is the other one I like. Let's see. There's the 3. No, I like the blade on the 3, but I wish the handle was solid. That's a pretty cool looking knife. Christopher, yeah, I've got a code for White Mountain Knives, Alchemy 10. Um, yeah, if y'all don't mind using that, that'd be awesome. But it's the regular 10% code that everybody's got. But Alchemy 10, and that's something I don't talk about much, but if y'all go to my YouTube page and go to the top, and hit more, it's got all my codes right here and all my affiliate links. So I've got an affiliate link at Ketuo. I've even got one at FerraMonster. But those are up there. White Mountain Knives is Alchemy 10. Anyway, I like that number 3. I don't mind the whole, I love that blade shape. I wish their website wasn't slow and we could see the 2 and 1. I don't even remember what they look like. Let's go down here to page 6. There's the 1. The 1's got really good shape too. Do they make a 1 plain? Yeah, right here. Yeah, that's a good looking knife too. But those are hard to find. Let's see, where's the plain number 2? I mean, number 3. Oh, that's the one we looked at. Yeah, that 1 is pretty nice. It's all good, Pete. I'm tired this morning too, sir. I'm sleepy. I didn't get enough sleep yesterday. Uh Sea otter and river otter. 450. Wow, that's a heck of a lineup. Mister, what are they supposed to step up to? That's grade 6. That's what everybody's using. Yeah, that's a heck of a sell there. Take all 3 for $12.75. Save $75. A KXL and S90. First owner direct from Sanford. River otter and a sea otter. TC5, I don't know many people. In fact, I don't even know anybody. I don't even know what TC5 is. Grade 5 titanium is the same thing. TC4 is the same as grade 5. That's what I was confused about. Y'all were saying, I was thinking it's TI6AL4V is the proper name, but it's called TC4 TI64 or ASTM grade 5. So I'm curious what they're supposed to use, mister. What are they going to step up to? It was confusing to me that TC4 was grade 5, but then I ran across something like this. Pete, that's what all knives use, isn't it? Not just clones? I mean, I think they all use TC4. So like the James brand, the Barnes, what does it use? 6AL4V. $6AL4V. So I'm not sure which is TC4. I'm not sure what I thought, is there a grade 6? Yes, there's a grade 6. That's what it is. They skipped 5 and they went to 6. TI 5AL2. Airframe and jet engine. Yeah, so there is a grade 6. The Tyrant. Aha. So grade 5, yeah, so that's Yep, that's the same stuff. 6AL, 4V. I don't know. I don't know. I thought uh I thought TC4 was pretty much the top of the line right now for knives. Maybe I'm wrong. Mister, you never answered me. Your statement was, when is China going to step up from TC4? What are they going to step up to? Yep, the Asgard's going back in the pocket today. Man, the action on that thing is sick. Yeah, I don't know. This one drops even better. I don't know, because I tell people all the time the reason I love titanium, like when people, non-knife people, ask me about titanium, and I tell them I love titanium the best because it doesn't rust. And I like the fact of knowing that this knife could be thrown in the yard out here, and somebody 1,000 years from now would find this piece right here. The blade would be gone and disintegrated, and so would the lock bar insert, and it might have fallen apart because of the screws disintegrating, but this clip and this frame would still be laying there. And that's pretty wild to think about. But if stuff doesn't rust, it's pretty much going to stay the way it is. That's why I love titanium so much. And it'd be curious to know the first time titanium was used in something like a knife. Do we even know when the first titanium knife was made and how old they could actually be? I guess we could go look that up, see if we can find that. What was the first titanium folding knife? The first commercially successful and widely was the Sabenza. Early custom knives, 1987. So um, yeah, that's true. He said it says that customs were made, but 87 was 38 years ago. So we could have one that sat in the dirt for 40 years. Yeah, mister, did you see my dream watch earlier? Prettiest watch on the planet? Look at this titanium beauty. Like, look how sexy that titanium band is. Yeah, titanium is softer than steel. But man, this watch is beautiful. And I think it's going to be my first super clone, possibly. I love the way this thing looks. That titanium. And how thin it is. I love the band on it too. Sorry I've shown it a couple of times, but man, it's pretty. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, what is grade 23? Grade 23, it says, is 6AL4V. Same stuff. Oh, it says ELI. It says it's 6AL4V ELI. I don't know what ELI stands for. So I don't know what the ELI says. It's similar to grade 5 but has lower oxygen, nitrogen, and iron. It has better ductility and fracture toughness than titanium grade 5. So that ELI means something. It means they've added, I don't know, something else. Oh, what is the difference between, here we go, TI-64 grade 5, that's TC4 and 23. Aha. So TC4 is 90% titanium, 6% aluminum, and 4% vanadium. And grade 23 is still the same 90% titanium and 6% aluminum, but it has palladium and vanadium. So the palladium enhances corrosion resistance, making it suitable for medical applications. Okay. Strength. Toughness and corrosion resistance. Extra low interstitials. So the ELI stands for extra low interstitials. Wow. So right here it says that 23 is used in medical applications, surgical implants, dental devices, and other biomedical components. So the 23 has palladium, which adds to the corrosion resistance and biocompatibility. So the body doesn't reject it. because of the palladium. Weird. All right. Well, we always try to learn something today. That's a good article. If y'all want to see the differences between TC4 and 23, you can check it out there. This Stanford Advanced Materials is a good site, and they sell a lot of cool. I think one of the articles I looked up about doing the grade 3, the anodizing, where you it's not called stage 3, but something 2. So regular titanium electrolysis anodization will build up a layer, but there's a way to do it where you can build it up to 1 millimeter thick. And I think that Stanford Metals is where, or Advanced Materials is where I saw that article. But there's a there's a different level. There's different levels to this game. There's 2 and 3. Let's see. There's a way to do it professionally where you can build up to like a millimeter layer on it. Type 3. It's called type 3. I couldn't remember what the terminology was. But type 3 anodization is different than type 2. And you have to use oxygen. You have to put oxygen into the water. And it's what they use to build up. It's what they do professionally for titanium. It's called type 3. But if y'all want to look into that, that's very interesting too, because type 2 is what we all do. But type 3 can build up a real thick layer. All right. Type 3. Type 2 is what everybody does to knives. Man, that's sea otter. I like that KXL. They're both the same price. Why wouldn't I get that bigger one? Yeah, that's a great collection there. They're all still for sale too. All right, guys. Pete, you can't really do. You have to maintain a certain temperature, and you have to add oxygen to the solution with bubbles. You can do it at home, but it's a lot more difficult than just regular ano. You can do it though. I was gonna, the same way that you can do the black anodizing with the acids. There's always more than one way to skin a cat, so they say. Here, let's make everybody dizzy for a second. Let's go flying down the street. If I can find the stupid video. Where is that street video? I do not see it. Aha. Yeah, that'll make everybody dizzy. Well, all right, guys. Appreciate you being here this morning, talking knives with me. Hope your week starts off great. If y'all need me, you know how to get a hold of me. Otherwise, whoa, what happened? Why did it wig out? Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Thank you for being here. Have a great whoa, it did it again. You have a great Sunday. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, don't forget, I think TC's having some kind of Halloween get together this coming week. Not sure exactly when that's happening. But yeah, it's happening. And boy, that's one of my biggest fears. What's that movie with Sandra Bullock where they where she falls out of the space station? I can't remember, but that scares me to death, like falling out into space. I'm not scared of many things. Yeah, he's doing a giveaway. I think Tenable's going to be on stream with him or something. I'm not totally sure. By the way, he won the Discord giveaway. I don't know. Whenever it ended, it automatically picked a winner, I guess. I was really just testing it out to see how it worked. Yeah, what's that movie where she fell off? Pete, you said a great film, but do we know the name of it? Deep Space? Like, I don't even remember the name of it. I got another one with the astronaut dude walking. Yeah, Gravity. There we go. I've got one. Oh, here we go. We'll leave with this one. What do y'all think about Three Eye Atlas or whatever it's called? October 28th. Avi Loeb, Harvard. I'm sure y'all know all about that. I can't ever find the one of the astronaut walking, but I think it's the only one I've got that makes a perfect loop. Like, I need to get some more that loop on themselves. Oh, here it is. Blue background. But I think this one, when it gets to the end here, you can't tell that it loops. I don't know, maybe we'll figure it out. Oh, it could be because of the color. Overboard, yeah. All right, it's about to loop right now. Oh yeah, the background changes, but he's in weird videos. Stop walking towards my knives. Yeah, they make some that do loop like naturally. Yeah, Overboard was the married couple, Goldie Hawn and Big Trouble Little China, Kurt Russell. That's a good movie though. Yeah, I found some videos that do it. I've got a bunch of pretty cool ones that I've already collected. I don't ever use them because I don't know. But I've got a lot that look like some of my background, and I can pause them and just turn them into like my little mats that I've got. I've got one that looks almost exactly like that one mat that I've got. Can't remember exactly where oh, here it is. This one looks a lot like that mat. That's pretty cool. I can just pause them and then they're static. All right, guys. I've droned on enough about blah, blah, blah. Oh, wow. Knives are still on. Top of my background. Get out of the way, Knives. Too much going on in this picture. All right, guys. Have a good Sunday. See y'all tomorrow.